Good morning. It's 4 in the morning. I've had the heater running all night, and it's been doing a fantastic job. But it's time for me to get up, get things rolling, because I want to get to Planet Fitness and take a shower before I go work the morning gig today. That's right, Happy. I've got to get up. Sorry. You gonna keep sleeping, Betty Grable? I know, Waddles. Get the light out of your face. There's little BMO. Let's get this morning started, everyone. Is to stow everything so it doesn't fall. Get my work clothes together and put them in my gym bag. Head straight over to the gym and just go straight in, get a shower. And go get this work done. Whew. Turn off this heater that did really well last night. And these little wreath hooks have worked really good for holding this thing. Waiting for the windshield to defrost, so while it's doing that, I'm getting my gym bag together. Alright, gonna get the vehicle moving a little bit to get the defrost going, because I don't really have a lot of time to wait for it to defrost. Get some glasses on my face though. There we go. I really only see the SUV that's always here and a fifth wheel with some pop-outs out that's been here a couple times this week. But other than that, I don't think anyone hung out at the old Bass Pro, which is good, you know. Less is more as far as I'm thinking we're starting to end camp. Hopefully my defrost is kicking in. Perfect, but it's 4:15. I want to mosey because I'm hoping to get there and get out by or before 5:30, because my gig downtown starts at 6. I think it's something like 6 to 7:30. See it through my fog. Buc-ee's may not be packed, but it's still doing business at 4:15 in the morning. Now hopefully Planet Fitness is open and ready for me. They open supposedly at 4 a.m. during the week, so I'll be getting there hopefully around 4:30, and I'm hoping that's not an inconvenience to anybody working there. Alright, we made it just in time. It's like 4:33. So I'm going to run in here and get this shower done. Whew. I didn't shave my head, but I'll do that tonight. I do feel much better though. Whew. I'm glad that's done. I feel so much better. Today is Wednesday morning, and the last shower I had was Sunday night. And to be honest with you, I didn't even take a spray bottle shower this week. I only brushed my teeth and that was it. Yeah, I know. In the old days, I never thought that would be a thing. It's been so cold, I didn't sweat or anything, so I just didn't feel dirty enough to do it. And let's face it, guys, there's been a lot of sleep involved in these days off for me. Peaceful sleep. Now, I am taking creatine, and one of the things they say is you get a restful sleep. And if you don't get sleep, you actually still feel like you've rested. You can survive for like a day or so that way. So that may be what it is. You know, I'm done with my loading phase, so now it's just I'm taking 2 servings a day because, you know, my body mass is bigger than your average person, so I'm taking 2. I might step it up the next time I have to reorder. They say about 5 servings for people, but I think that's for more active people. I'm not the most active person in the world short of work, so I mean, I go to the gym, but I do 30 to 45 minutes at the most these days. It's not like the old days. Maybe someday. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It is a little after 5 o'clock. I'm supposed to be there at 6. It doesn't take necessarily that long to get there. I still need to gear up, and I still need to get my socks on because I have to pack my socks in my gym bag. So let's go ahead and start moseying, though. Earlier than I wanted to be. I wanted to be here by 5:30 or a little after. I got here at about 5:20. So but what can you do? Yeah, I'll chill here for a few, and then I'm gonna go to the back and grab my socks so I can put my steel toes and my knee pads and my gloves on. Really wish I would remember to have gotten my socks. Didn't really want to crawl to the back of my van in this parking lot, but you do what you gotta to make that dough, folks. I just saw Boss Lady go in, so I know I get to say hi to her. She's a big fan of me coming in, and she's a really nice lady. She's nice to a fault. All these homeless people come in, if they want to get like a slushie or something like that, she just tells them, like, here's a broom, go outside, sweep my sidewalk, come back in, I'll give you a coffee or a slushie. She's really nice to a fault. Now, if you wrong her, like somebody, you know, she did that with a pretty regular person that came in and they started getting caught stealing, then you face the wrath. She'll put your face up on the window, no longer allowed in here. You walk in, they'll tell the person, hey, turn around, you know you're not supposed to be here. Like, she scorched earths you when you wrong her. But she's nice to a fault. I feel bad for her. She's got like one of those small little yippy dogs. Well, she's got a second one now because someone broke into her house and they stole her stuff, but they also stole her dog. What kind of evil John Wick villain type person steals another person's pet? You know what I mean? That's despicable. And she's like, I hope the best for him. I hope my dog's being taken care of. And she's got herself a new dog. And I mean, that says a lot about someone's character. I don't have that strong a character like she does. Very impressive. She also drives a cool, like, Hemi muscle car. Like, all kitted out, a purple one. What is it? Hellcat. She has a purple Hellcat. So she's one of the only managers with, like, a killer car. And they stole her dog. Oh, yeah. And I'm drinking this NOS. I've been drinking it on the whole trip, so I got plenty of sleep. You know what it is, guys? I'm not sleepy. I've just been really relaxed these last couple days that I can't stay awake. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm guessing it's the supplement, but I don't know. Like, I'll be sitting there, I'll be editing a video, and then suddenly I just feel like just really relaxed, like I'm just about to fall asleep. I'm not tired. You know, it's not something agitating. It's just like a kind of a wave of calm that comes over me, and I just fall asleep. Like, I know I'm falling asleep. It's not like I just fall asleep, I don't know. It's like, oh man, okay, yeah, let me just go and go to sleep. I know, it's a nice feeling. And you know, I wake up kind of just this calm too. So I'm not sleepy. Like, this is gonna get me perked up to get to work, but anyway, I might try to get a little videoing inside this place. We'll see. All right, everyone, about 10 minutes early, about to try to go in here, get started on work. Already took advantage of the dumpster, so that worked out. So now time to go in to Circle K. Alright, man, it's got some empty shelves. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in an hour and a half. It looks pretty wiped out. And that's it. Job's done. Well, it looked like that gig wasn't going to have anything for me to do, but since it's only an hour and a half, what they did have could go out, so it worked out pretty good for me. Plus, which is an odd thing, this is about the time that the vendors come in, so they're always having to jump over me and stuff, but they're bringing in the product that could go on the shelf. So I said, hey, if you got anything I'm supposed to be working, just go ahead and leave it there and I will take care of it. So that worked out. And I know most of these guys from where I came here before. I did a couple years over here filling in time. I would do it like before I go do a DoorDash or something like that during COVID and stuff. You know, some of these vendors also show up over at that other Circle K. So, but this gig is done. It's fun. It's nice to see these guys. And you don't really have time to really talk because everyone's busy. At least I don't. I'm not the type of person that wants to stop and talk. If I'm doing my job, I don't have time to to chit chat too much. So you do a little quick small talk, check in, hey, how you doing, feeling any better, yada yada. And you know, they do the usual, hey, we should come over here more, we appreciate you, yada yada. So that being said, why are you not powered on? Hold on a second. There we go. All right, let's get out of here. Whoops, got someone behind me, I think. Let's see what crazy. It's morning at the gas station downtown, so you can imagine what the traffic feels like. Can we make this sharp turn? I think we can. I do work my overnight Walmart shift tonight. This is the one where we don't have all hands on deck usually. So even though right now they're letting the guys that are off on my days come in, but they're making them stock. So they're coming in on their off days to stock, which, you know, more power to them to get that overtime. But it's one of those things where we need the people to actually clean the store. But these guys only look at the bottom line. You know, they look at maintenance is not something that brings them in money. They look at it as something that costs them money. So they always want people to put stuff on the shelves. I get it, but if your store looks trashy, you get trashy people. That's all I got to say about that. But we are downtown right now by the college. People not understanding how stop signs work apparently, but hey, you know, whatever. I am hungry, I will say that. I ate pretty decent yesterday though. I mean, let me see, I had that breakfast sandwich I made in the morning, which I really liked. I don't know, I just don't feel like cooking in my van. On days I work, I don't like to cook in my van. I like to be a little bit more stealthy. So, but I made that ham, egg, and cheese on some buttered toasted bread. And then for lunch, I had those 4 egg rolls. Yes, 4 egg rolls. And then for dinner, I had a couple ham sandwiches with some Buc-ee's potato chips, which was just fine to me. So, but I am ready to eat. These are my old stomping grounds too, where I did a lot of deliveries and hung out with people. This is the area that I really like. Because you gotta remember, my other car, before I gave it to my son, was the electric Fiat. Which, I mean, you can get around anywhere in that little electric car. It's just fun times. Which we have to come back down here with the Fiat on Sunday because we're going to be charging it. But it was a good day of working over there. Because, you know, it's always nice when I've had sleep and I've gotten to take myself a nice shower. So I'm coming in there just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, man. I had sleep, I woke up in time, I took a shower, came over, popped an energy drink, and it was just bam-a-lam. I was good to go. Well, I was gonna boondock over here. I'm in my Planet Fitness shopping center because it looks like a good spot for this sun to come and hit me. But at the same time, we got a police officer and he's already done a couple looks over at me. kind of asking myself what he's doing over here. He's backed in facing Planet Fitness, but I mean, doesn't look like he's going in the gym, and the traffic is behind him. And he keeps looking up over at the Beds Express. It makes me think he's looking for something or somebody. Thank you very much. There's a weird noise coming from outside my van, like it's something's clicking. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. There's definitely some weird sound coming from my van outside. I'm hoping that sound's just something clanging in the back of the van and not outside the van, but it sure does sound like it's outside. But we're getting ready to pull in and post up in a second here. I'll figure it out. Well, have a look with me. I don't really see anything. It definitely sounded like something was going on, though. All right, let's go see if they can pull and patch that. Not the happiest with that, but I know they're going to say I need new tires, but hopefully I can get these guys to take care of it. Hopefully they're open, and hopefully they can pull this nail and patch my tire. These guys I used to come to all the time. You don't really have to wait, so they're pretty fast. Let's see what they can do here. Alright, we are jacked up and they got my tire off, so hopefully they can patch it. It sounded like I was tap dancing when I went through the city. They were doing construction downtown. I think that's what I hit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. $30 even. Thank you, sir. You guys have a great one. They were wrestling with that one this time. That was like not your normal nail. I don't know what that was. But these guys always get you like right in. Like as soon as you come in, they're jacking you up like NASCAR style and taking care of business. I've gotten tires here. I've purchased rims and had them put them on here. Like on Tire Rack, I'd have them delivered. So these guys have always, the rims on my Fiat, they put those on for me. So these guys are always top-notch guys. Oh, I've been using them for, I guess, 5 years now. All right. Kind of sucks because I made just shy of 30 bucks on that morning gas gig. So pretty much my morning gas gig covered my tire. And I'm pretty sure the reason why I have that tire issue is that construction zone downtown. So going to work cost me my tire, and my tire cost me what I made for going to work. But I'm happy that I had the money to spend to fix the vehicle, and since I know these guys down here and stuff, I had the issue handled right away. So those are blessings, you know what I mean? Like, money doesn't mean a lot to me. I just need to have money. I'm not one of those people that needs money. I like things, don't get me wrong, but money is not the most important thing, and having the money to fix things to keep my life rolling, that means more to me. So that's where money is appreciated by me. So my van can keep traveling because I showed up to work that gas station gig, so I can afford to fix this tire. A lot better feeling than when I didn't have any money. I needed my brakes fixed ASAP, you know. We've come a long way in over 100 days of van life. All right, we're gonna post up. I'm gonna eat this breakfast. I was editing this video actually, so I'm gonna finish up some more on it, and then I might just, well, no, I'm gonna wait till noon to tunnel into my bed and go to sleep. So I still haven't done that movie review thing, because usually when I do my movie review, I'm wearing a hat, and I don't have any of my hats with me. That's in storage, and I'm wondering if I can get to any of them. But I might wait till tomorrow to do that. Still hoping to hear from on that other Scream Key first. Alright, I'll catch up with you when I stop. By the way, I've been nursing this the whole time, you know. Stress sipping, I guess. McDonald's Coke, you know what I'm going to say. Good Coca-Cola. This is the closest spot, so I'm pulling into the Dollar Tree / Home Depot area that I do. Wasn't going to, I was going to go back over to Planet Fitness, but I'm not going to lie. I think I got a better shot of the sun. The sun's coming up this way on me, and my solar panels are here. We're at 51%, which means we made pretty good gains. Oh, take it back. We got a police officer facing over here. I think it's the same police officer that we saw earlier. So we're just gonna go in and pull out. I'm not even gonna bother. I can either go back over to Planet Fitness, which I don't really have a problem with, or I'm not that far from that 24-hour gym across from Amazon that I hit. Basically, that guy was the one that was backed up at Planet Fitness. This time he's backed up across parking spaces facing the wrong way. I don't know what he's doing, but the way he's doing it, he's sticking out. And if he's sticking out, he must be doing something. And you know, if he stays there for a long time and he sees my van, he probably recognizes my van from Planet Fitness. He's gonna be like, I should probably check into that. So let's not do that. Let's not cause ourselves any headache this early in the morning. We're not going that far at all. We came out of that shopping center, and this is the shopping center I'm going into right here. Oh, I missed that Roses, but that 24-hour gym, it's very deceptively large. Like, basically, it looks like it's just that little corner spot, 24/7 workout anytime, but it goes around the corner and it goes in deep, really deep. But as I've mentioned before, there used to be a entire restaurant that was out of business right here on this slab in front of me, and then they tore it down. So this is where I'm parking. I'm mostly parking here because I think I've got my best chance of sun, I think. I hope so. We're angled in the wrong direction, but I'm gonna take what I can get. Hopefully, this is my stopping point for the day. I still plan on going over to the gym. I need to get a workout in. I haven't worked out in a few days, and I want to take another shower before I go to work. I feel great right now, though. Shower, shave my head. But as long as no one bothers us, this is a good spot for the cats to come and run around to. There's no reason for anybody to come out this way, and you got to really go out of your way. So nobody over there is probably going to want to walk over here. I'm not so close to their business that they're like, hey, you know, you're taking up customer parking. But at the same time, if they did want to walk here, it's cold. It's kind of a deterrent. So the only thing that would probably bother me, honestly, would be a police officer going, what's this van doing parked over here by itself? That's, you know, blah, blah, blah. But it is what it is. All right, to the back real quick. Here's what I got. I already ate the hash brown, but you get double points. I use my double points reward for breakfast, so I'll get some more points. And so I got the McChicken biscuit meal, and then with my points I got a free McGriddle. So sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. So show you what that looks like really quick. Just a sausage McGriddle, my bad. So sausage McGriddle should be good. No jelly, I didn't get any jelly, my bad. And then of course one of my personal favorites, the McChicken. Not as good as the regular chicken biscuit, but a McChicken in biscuit form. Making a mess here. All right, so I'm gonna eat this, drink my Coke, and try to finish editing all these videos so when I get to work today, I can get them uploaded. All right, everyone. Look, things happen, so it was still a good day so far. I'm not complaining. The fact that I had a tire issue and I found it before something worse happened and I got it fixed fast. 30 bucks is a cheap fix compared to anything else I would have had. So we got in, we're still having a good day. We got our work done, found a tire issue, fixed a tire issue. I'm getting had McDonald's for breakfast. If you have all your issues handled and you have McDonald's for breakfast, that's a pretty good day in my book. Catch up with you later. All right, it's after 8 o'clock. Slept pretty decent. It got cold, so I didn't really want to get up and out of bed, but I need to get this workout in and I need to take a shower. So headed in. Good old Planet Fitness. It's almost 9:30, so we're cutting it close to my early time of hanging out over there. I don't have as much to do though. I did most of my editing on my phone today, so I think we're actually a little bit ahead if we don't get copyright strikes. I tried some workarounds on some sound. We'll see if that works. But it's time to get in the van and head over to work. I'm dressed. I just need to change out shoes and grab my work bag. I tell you what, though, feels good to get that second shower in. You know, that was just a refreshing shower. Got my head shaved. Didn't have to rush anything. So got my head shaved, took a nice soapy shower, brushed my teeth. Got a slight workout in. I just hit the main parts, as I do a lot of times when I'm rushing. But it was nice to get the blood flowing. And I use a lot of the stretching machines and stuff for my back. Got an old man back now with this old man body. All right, let's get on it, doggone it. Not a lot of folks here at the gym today. Just a few cars. Probably more than they'd like, considering they close in about 30 minutes, but we're not the ones in their way, are we? Let's go. I'm gonna make a quick pit stop here. Because the thing is, I'm gonna get a beverage regardless. And a can's $1 out of the machine at work. A bottle's $2, and then if you get it buy it from our actual store out of the cooler, it's over $2. So this is just the best deal, really. Good old Circle K. Everyone, I'm just gonna leave you here. We had quite an interesting day to start with, and then it became a chill day, getting a nice sleep on, getting some videos edited. So I've had a good day. I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the Vanable, signing off.